Good morning, all. Ira Epstein with your morning flash update for this Friday, the 15th of July, 2022, 8:13 a.m. Central Time. Well, we have a slew of data to look at. If you look at the New York Fed Empire State numbers, I look at this as a very favorable report, and the stock market's up about 350 points, in part due to this. I look at shipment index, up nicely, 6 times almost what the market was before. I look at the headline number, up 11.1. I want to see inventory index down a little. If the price is paid is down, is 2. So I view all this as pretty good stuff, so I'm liking that report. Advanced retail sales, well, they were up more than expected, up 1%, and ex-auto up 1%. But you've got to take into account that, energy prices were up quite a bit along with food for this measurement, so that's that part of it. Import-export prices, well, they were both also lower than expectations. I don't think that's bad. We're going to get in just a few minutes here the monthly release of the industrial production capacity utilization number. Business inventories comes out at 9 o'clock. Then we get the University of Michigan, the prelim July consumer sentiment indices will come out at 9 o'clock. We'll see what they come out. They're estimated to be about unchanged. President Biden, I believe, is in the air already on his way to talk to Saudi Arabia about oil. The press is already saying he will not walk away with the deal in hand, as the Saudis got to talk to other OPEC members. But I'll go online and tell you, he's getting nothing. He'll get lip service. You're down 24% or so in energy prices. Saudi Arabia is not going to produce more to drive prices even lower. Get serious. Not going to happen. Chinese economic data. China's weakening. You can just take a look at this. You can see all these numbers are not the prettiest numbers you can imagine. We saw bank earnings come out today. Wells Fargo a big miss, but Citi a big positive. So the two sort of balanced each other out one way and the other. So let's go, if we could, over to the chart action. In last night's updates, I was telling my clients that I thought that we'd get a rally today in a number of these markets. Number one, you've been down a good part of the week. It's Friday. I see profit taking setting in. How much of a rally is it going to be important? That'll be the big questions. But you can see the dollar's been down there 50 points. You're up sharply in the euro. I'm watching these markets, and this morning in my subscriber videos, I said if you're going to trade the dollar or the euro, do it at half or less of your normal size, because you can get it burned here as the markets fight a couple of things. Number one, they're going to look at the data coming in, and they're going to say, hey, what about oil in Europe? Is Nord Stream going to come back on? Germany's already talking to Siemens. Hey, why haven't you brought over those Canadian turbines? We're not going to get this thing turned on in time, and we're going to be out of getting the energy out of the Nord Stream 1. So these become the big issues there. I don't see anything really in the grain markets moving around. In the bonds and the notes, you have different Fed, doing different things. The argument yesterday is, let's go for the full percentage point cut. Hike rather, and now today, well, is 75 enough? Does the Fed want to look like it's panicking? So you're going to get this back and forth action. On the energy markets, just look where you went in the Bollinger Bands, how deep you fell into them, and you're getting your bounce. That's all you need to look at. And I'd love to get a good rally in the stock market to go short into eventually. I don't think it's right here. I think you can wait for higher prices to come in. So all in all, interesting markets. I'm looking for the cotton. I'll give you an idea this morning early on when I put out the morning subscriber video for those people that have been short. And I must tell you, they've been short in the high 90s. And I was saying today as the market was down, I said, time to come out. Leave money on the table. You don't need the last penny. I just think a bounce is in the cards here, looking at the charts and where you're at. And even the euro, I'm going to step back that. If you take a look, you're too close to the Bollinger Band to get real nutty here and wanting to press the short side. You need more of a rally, in my opinion, to get comfortable there. Copper market down because China's economic growth numbers just aren't there. They continue to slip away, and I'm very fearful if China goes into another lockdown on COVID. You've got to be concerned. So those are the things that are on my mind. Obviously, over the weekend, we'll cover them when we do our wrap-ups. We'll go to the weekly charts and do that. You want to tune in for all that. And remember, if you're ever looking for interesting things, all you need to do is take your cursor, move it up to the very top up here. We'll have some free offers. It'll take you right into our pages. Take a look at them, and away you go. I'm Ira Epstein. Thanks for listening. I'll see you all over the weekend with our market wrap-ups.